Try out this term. Try out this term, please. Try out this term, please. And then I will do it. Ajit can do as much work in 2 days as Baljit can do in 3 days. And Baljit can do as much work in 4 days as Diljit in 5 days. A piece of work takes 20 days if all of them work together. Hi Ritama, how are you? Please do this some Ritama. We are doing time and work. So Ajit can do as much work in 2 days as Baljit can do in 3 days, and Baljit can do as much in 4 days as Diljit in 5 days. A piece of work takes 20 days if all work together. How long would Baljit take to do all the work by himself? So see, it all starts with Diljit's work. Okay, so there are mainly three variables involved in it, and each of the variables can be found in terms of the other variable. Everything can be found in terms of Diljit's work, and then we can frame an equation where we can put a piece of work that takes 20 days, and then we can find out each of the variables. Do this, and then I'll do it now. I'm doing it along with me also because we have a lot of sums to do. So Diljit, as much as Diljit in 5 days. Okay, so let Diljit can complete the work in D days. Okay, Baljit in B days.
66 হবে স্যার।
66 is the right answer. Shritama, you get it?
না স্যার।
Ajit in 8 days. Okay, so I mean, so I found out, I took each of their capability of completing work as A, B, C, A, B, D days. Okay, now it is given that Baljit can do as much in 4 days as Diljit in 5 days. Okay.
স্যার আওয়াজটা কেমন আস্তে আস্তে শোনা।
Oh. Hello.
হ্যাঁ স্যার ঠিক আছে।
So it is given that Baljit can do as much in 4 days as Diljit in 5 days. So Diljit can complete the work in 1 day. So what is Diljit's 1 day work? 1 by D. I'm not writing so many statements. Okay, it will take a lot of time. In 1 day Diljit can complete 1 by D. In 1 day Baljit can complete 1 by B. In 1 day Ajit can complete 1 by A. Okay. Now as per the information given, Baljit can do as much work in 4 days. So that means in 4 days how much work can Baljit do? 4 by B is equals to, so Baljit can do as much in 4 days as Diljit in 5 days. Okay, so D is equals to 5B by 4. Now Ajit can do as much work in 2 days, so 2 by A is equals to Baljit in 3 days, so 3 by B. Okay, so B is again what? 3A by 2. Therefore what is D? D is 5 by 4 into what is B? B is 3A by 2. There is going to be 5 is 15 by 8. So we have B in terms of A, we have D in terms of A, and we have A in terms of A. Now it is given that a piece of work takes 20 days to complete. What does that mean? Okay, so that means for 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by D is equals to what? 1 by 20, right? If they all of them work together, okay, if all of them work together, then in 1 day how much amount of the work will be completed? 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by C. Now here I want to do one thing. You see, I have written D in terms of B. I have written here A in terms of B. I will not do that. Rather, let me make A in terms of B. You know why? Because I have been asked how long will Baljit take to do. Let me convert everything in terms of B only, rather than converting everything in terms of A. Then in the equation, when I solve the equation, I will directly get B. So if I put it back, so what is going to be 1 by A? What is A? A is 2B by 3. So 1 by A is going to be 3 by 2A. 1 by B is going to be as it is. What is going to be 1 by D? 4 by 5B. I can take B common, so 3 by 2 plus 1 plus 4 by 5. So this is a very simple calculation. It's going to be 1 by 5, 1.5, 1 plus 0.8. So this is going to be 2.5 plus 0.8, that is 3.3. 3.3. It is going to be 1 by 20. So B is equals to
তো আমারও এরকমই এসছে 200/3 3.33 এরকমই
ওকে
এসছে।
ওকে অ্যাপ্রক্সিমেট বলেছি কি?
সেটা করে 6
ওকে
6
ওকে ওকে how long will Baljeet take to do the work himself? Okay, fine. So it's going to give me, yeah. One second. One second, just check. হ্যাঁ ওই তো গেল 66 days. প্রবলেম নেই, ঠিকই তো আসছে। ওকে, সুব্রতম এই সামটা দেখো, টাইমার ওয়ার্কের সাম। Okay, Ajit can do as much work in 2 days as Baljit can do in 3 days, and Baljit can do as much work in 4 days, and Divjit in 5 days. Okay, a piece of work takes 20 days if all of them work together. How long will Baljit take to do all the work by himself? তাহলে কি হচ্ছে দেখো, Diljit can complete the work in D days. Okay, I'm assuming that like Diljit can complete the whole work in D days. Okay, so what is the 1 day work of Diljit? 1 by D.
স্যার একটু জোরে আমি শুনতে
তাই নাকি?
পাচ্ছি না।
নীলাদি আমার ভয়েসটা কি শুধু শ্রীতমা আসতে শুনতে পাচ্ছ না তোমরাও?
তো ভয়েসটা অডিবেল ঠিকঠাক ক্লিয়ার আসছে না, মানে দূর থেকে আসছে মনে হয়। মাইক্রোফোনেরই কিছু প্রবলেম।
হ্যালো, শুনতে পাচ্ছ?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, এবার ঠিক আছে।
Okay, so Diljit can complete the work in D days, so 1 by D. Okay, Baljit can complete the work in B days. Okay, so 1 day work is 1 by B. Ajit can complete the work in A days, so 1 day work is 1 by A. Okay, now what is it given? It is given that a Baljit can do as much work in 4 days. তার মানে কি 4 দিনে Baljit যতটা কাজ করতে পারবে। সো একদিনে যদি 1 by B করে, সো 4 দিনে কতটা কাজ করবে? 4 by B, right? And that is equals to Diljit in 5 days. So if Diljit can do 1 by D amount of work in 1 day, so in 5 days how much amount of work? 5 by D, right? Now if I just make D as the subject, I'll get this relationship. D is equals to 5B by 4. Okay, now second relationship says Ajit can do as much work in 2 days. Okay, so in 2 days how much amount of work is done? 2 by A by Ajit. And by B, Baljit can do it in 3 days, so 3 by B. So if I make B as the subject, I'll get B is equals to 3A by 2. Okay, I don't need this portion. Let me delete this bottom portion. Okay, so I have this relationship. I have D is equals to 5B by 4. I have A is equals to 2B by 3. Right, now it is given that a piece of work takes 20 days if all of them work together. So if all of them work together, then how much amount of work is done in 1 day? 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by D. Okay, and that is equals to what? 1 by 20. Why 1 by 20? Because if all of them work together, then the entire work is done in 20 days. So what is the amount of work done in 1 day? 1 by 20. Now I am just substituting the values. 1 by B taken common, and I have just found out B is coming 66. Wait, here I have done the calculation. Okay, so here I have done the calculation. So you see I have taken LCM of 5 and 2, so you can understand this calculation. So B is 66 days. This is the answer. So the answer is this 66. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Please try out this sum. Please try out this sum. This is a unique sum. This is a unique sum which is based on discharge. Okay, discharge means, remember, in mechanics there is something called as discharge. So discharge means the volume of water that is coming out per unit time. The volume of water that is coming out per unit time, that is called discharge. এনিবডি? সুপ্রতিম, এটা ট্রাই করো একবার।
তো এটা কি কমপ্লিকেটেড, মানে আমি বুঝতে পারছি না, আমার তো মনে হচ্ছে 10 গ্যালন 10 মিনিটস আনতে হবে।
দেখো এখানে একটা হিন্ট দেওয়া আছে অলরেডি। রেট অফ ফিলিং, ওকে, লেটস গো থ্রু
আর
দিস
10
সাম।
মিনিট
10 minute right answer. Yes. A tank holds 100 gallons of water. একটা ট্যাঙ্কে 100 গ্যালন জল আছে। Its inlet is 7 inches in diameter and fills the tank in 5 as at 5 gallons per minute. What is the meaning of that? Its inlet, that means there is a pipe, okay, which is filling the tank at 5 gallons per minute. Actually, the 5 gallon ভরে। The outlet of the tank is twice the diameter of the inlet. ট্যাঙ্কের যে আউটলেটটা সেটা কি, সেটা হচ্ছে ইনলেটের থেকে টুয়াইস ডায়ামিটারে। How many minutes will it take to empty the tank if the inlet is shut off when the tank is full and the outlet is open? That means what, কত টাইমে ওই যে আউটলেট আউটলেটটা আছে সেটা ট্যাঙ্কটাকে পুরো এমটি করে দেবে। ওকে, so now you see the discharge means this one. How much volume of water is going to come out per minute? The discharge is directly proportional to diameter, we can say that.
স্যার ইনলেটটা কি?
ইনলেট মানে যেটা দিয়ে জলটা ঢুকছে ট্যাঙ্কে, আর আউটলেট মানে যেটা দিয়ে বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছে। So discharge is directly proportional to diameter. So I can say ds1 by ds2 is equals to da1 by da2. All right. So what is the initial discharge? 5 gallon. What is the final discharge by the outlet? I don't know. I need to find out. What is the initial diameter? 7 inches. What is the final diameter? Twice. That means 14. So 5 into 14 by 7, that is going to be ds2. So 7 2 is a 14 and ds2 is going to be 10 centimeter, 10 inches. ds2 is going to be 10 inches. So sorry, not 10 inches, ds2 is 10 gallons per minute. This is the discharge, right? Now see, what is the total volume of the tank? 100 gallon. So what is the time that it will take to empty it? 100 gallon by 10, that is going to be 10 minutes. You understand?
স্যার ডিএস বাই ডিএস টু এটা কেন করলাম? এটা কি ফর্মুলা?
না না, ফর্মুলা না, সবসময় ফর্মুলা হবে না কেন, এই ফর্মুলা হবে কেন? দেখো, ডিসচার্জ ইজ ডাইরেক্টলি প্রপোর্শনাল টু ডায়ামিটার। ডিসচার্জ মানে কি, একটা পাইপের মুখটা যতটা বড় থাকবে এর থেকে তত বেশি ভলিউম অফ ওয়াটার বেরোবে তো পার মিনিটে।
হ্যাঁ।
So that is called the discharge. So discharge is directly proportional to diameter, right? Discharge of a
ইয়েস স্যার।
pipe is directly proportional to diameter. So ds1 by ds2 is equal to da1 by da2. What is ds1? ds1 is 5. What is ds2? ds2 is nothing. ds2 I need to find out. What is 7? 7 is 7. What is the new diameter? It is given twice the diameter, that means 14. Now find out ds2. So ds2 is 10. So what is this ds2? This ds2 is the volume of water that is going to come out from the outlet pipe. Okay, outlet pipe. So what is the time? The time is 100, right? What is 100? 100 gallons divided by what is the discharge? 10. See how on the how did I get this? 100 gallons is the quantity, gallons. And what is 10? 10 is gallons per minute. Per minute means on the top minute goes. Gallon gallon gets cancelled out and we get 10 minutes. You understand?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Ritama? ও রিতমা ড্রপ হয়ে গেছে? Copied?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Let's move on to the next one. Good. Please try out this sum. ঠিক আছে
5.1 days. Hello.
5.1 right answer.
হ্যাঁ
কে আবার টুপুং করলো? ওকে সুদামা হয়েছে সামটা?
স্যার করছি।
Okay. X takes 4 days to complete one third of a job. Y takes 3 days to complete 1/6 of the same work, and Z takes 5 days to complete half of the job. Okay, if all of them work together for 3 days and X and Z quit, how long will Y take to complete the work? So see here there is a thing to note that X takes 4 days to complete one third of a job, not the complete job but one third. So normally what do we do? If it is given that say X days, if this was given that X takes 4 days, okay, if it was given that X takes 4 days, to complete the job. If it was given like this, that X takes 4 days to complete the job, right? Then what was 1 day work of X? 1 day work কি হতো 1/4 হতো তো, but here it is not one to complete the whole job, it is 1/3 of the job. Okay, 1/3 of the job. So that means what is the 1 day work of X? 1/12. Why 1/12? Rather than taking 1, we have to take 1/3/4. There is 1/12. You understand this? 1 day work of X is 1/3/4. There is 1/12.
Yes, sir.
1/x of y, দেখো এবার কি বলছে, y takes 3 days to complete 1/6 of the same work. তাহলে 1 day work of y কি হবে?
1/6/3.
Yes, 1/18. 1 day 1/6. Okay, 1 day work of z, that is going to be what? Half by 5, that is 1/10. Okay. Now it is given that if all of them work together for 3 days, so in 3 days, okay, how much amount of work will be done? 1/12 plus 1/18 plus 1/10 into 3, right? So that is going to be what? If I do the LCM, how will be the LCM? 18 is the biggest value, so I'll take 18 into, you see, in 18 we have 9 into 2, so that means 3 into 3 into 2. In 12 we have 3 into 4, so that means 3 into 2 into 2, so I'll take 1, so 2 is already there, 2 into 9, and 2 into 2 into 3, and 18 is 3 into 3 into 2, so 2 3s are there, one more 2 I need. Okay, one more 2 I need into, and here 10 is what? 5 into 2, so I need a 5, so I have 180. 180 is the LCM, so 12 15s are plus 18 10s are, so this is going to be 25, this is going to be 43, 43, so this is going to be 43/60 amount of work has been done, right? এটা বুঝতে পেরেছো এতটা সুতমা? হ্যালো, এটা বুঝতে পেরেছো এতটা?
হ্যাঁ,
Now X and Z quit, so what is the remaining amount of work?
1 minus
1 minus 43/60, so that is going to be 17/60, right? And this remaining amount of work is going to be completed by Y, so that means how many days will it take? So 17/60 is equals to, what is Y is 1 day work, 1/18, that is going to be, say, Y/18. That means Y/18, because 1/18 is the amount of work done in 1 day. So if Y takes Y number of days, so Y into Y/18, and that is going to be 17/60. 51 by 10, it is going to be 5.1 days. Do you understand this? C is the answer.
Yes, sir. Understood.
আজকে ইশিকাও জয়েন করে নি। ঋতমা যদি বলতো ওর অর্ডার আছে, আমি কালকে ক্লাসটা করে দিতাম। তাহলে আজকে তো জন্মাষ্টমীর অনেকে অর্ডার দেবে না, কারণ আমি কালকে এমনিতেই ছুটিতে আছি, ছুটি নেবো কালকে।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, আসলে ওর অর্ডারটা মানে ওর বানানো হয়ে গেছিল, কিন্তু
সে
ডেলিভারির
তো
জন্য
হবেই,
অ্যাকচুয়ালি ওর
আজকে তো
ফ্যামিলিতে কেউ।
হ্যাঁ জন্মাষ্টমী আছে আজকে, তো অনেকে তো প্রি অর্ডার করবে না, অনেকে জন্মদিনও আছে আজকে, আর অনেকেই আজকে 12টার পর হয়তো পুজো করবে, অনেকেই করবে।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ওই
আর ইশিকাদেরও আজকে পুজো আছে বলে ও ক্লাস করছে না। যদি ঋতমাও বলতো তাহলে কালকে করে দিতাম। এনিওয়েজ ঠিক আছে, অফ হয়ে চলে এসছি। লেটস ডু দিস সাম। This is a very different type of sum. Try to do it. Actually, আমাদেরও আজকে নিরামিষ হয়েছে, বারবার খিদে পাচ্ছে, তাই সেই এনার্জিটা পাচ্ছি না পড়ানোর জন্য, জোরটা পাচ্ছি না, বুঝলে তো। নীলাদি আজকে কি রান্না করেছো?
রুটি আর মুসুর ডাল।
বাহ,
প্ল্যান ছিল না, আপনার মেসেজটা দেখে তারপর একটা আইটেম বাড়িয়ে দিলাম আর
কি কি বানালে?
না না, শুধু রুটিটা করে নিয়েছিলাম, তারপর ভাবলাম যে ওটা কিছু তো দিয়ে মানে 8:30 অব্দি টাইম আছে, তাই জন্য ডালটা করে নিলাম আর
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, নাহলে কি দিয়ে খেতে?
না হলে ইয়ে ছিল, পনির ছিল,
ও
ওটা দিয়ে খেতে হতো আর কি।
দারুণ দারুণ।
ডালটা হয়ে গেল, ওটা মানে কালকে সকালেও অফিস নিয়ে চলে যেতে পারবো।
আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা। তুমি এখানে এখানে কবে আসবে কলকাতা নেক্সট?
পুজোর পরে পুজোতে ছুটি ফুটি তো দেয় না, মানে ছুটি
আচ্ছা
নেই।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
সানডে সানডে ছুটি কি কোনো মানে আছে? সানডেটা কিছু একটা অপশনাল দিয়ে ছুটি বলে দিয়েছে কিছু। সানডে
বাহ,
মানে কিছু আছে, নবমী না দশমী যাই না, কিছু একটা আছে, ওটাকে আবার ছুটিতে কাউন্ট করে নিয়েছে
এখানে আসলে আমাকে জানিও কিন্তু, ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ, আমি অবশ্যই আপনার সাথে দেখা করতে যাবো একবার, ইচ্ছা
হ্যাঁ
আছে।
ওই
আমি
ওই
লাস্ট ইয়ারও পুজোতে ফিরতে পারিনি।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ। না, এবছরে আসলে তুমি একটা দিন গোটা এখানে কাটাবে, এখানে খাওয়া দাওয়া করবে। তুমি ওখানে হায়দ্রাবাদে তোমাকে নিজেকে রান্না করতে
ঠিক
হয়,
আছে
এখানে খাওয়া দাওয়া করবে।
আচ্ছা।
Should I do this? Should I do this?
Yes, sir.
Shrithama?
কিছুটা করেছি।
আচ্ছা কি করেছে বলো?
এ আর এ বি সি দুজন মিলে 324 ডেজ 324 সরি মিটার করছে 6 ডেজে। তো একদিনে 324/6,
ঠিক আছে।
তো ওটা 54 মিটার।
তারপরে
এবার এক্স কত, হ্যাঁ এবার এক্স কত মিটার আমি জানি না, ওটাকে এক্স মানে সরি এ কত মিটার আমি জানি না, তো ওটা আমি এক্স ধরেছি।
So see, three diggers dug a ditch 324 in 6 days. So in one day, how much meter has been dug? 324/6, that is 54, right? So 54 meter has been dug by three diggers. Okay. So so that means on an average, each digger dug how much? 54/3, that
18
is 18
meter.
meter. This is on an average. Each digger dug 18 meter. Now see, why did I find out this average? It is given during one shift. The third digger digs as many meters more than the second as the second digger digs more than the first. That means each of these diggers is digging similar depth as this 18 meter. 54 meter in one day by 3 diggers. So that means on an average 18 meter per digger. Right? Now see, during one shift, the third digger digs as many meters more than the second digger as the second digger digs more than the first. এই কথাটা মানেটা কি? যে থার্ড ডিগারটা সেকেন্ড ডিগারের থেকে অতটাই বেশি ডিগ করেছে যতটা সেকেন্ড ডিগার ফার্স্ট ডিগারের থেকে ডিগ করেছে। তাহলে আমি নিতে পারি first digger. So what does that mean? This gives us a sensation of AP. This gives us these three lines gives us a sensation of AP. You see, if I say A, B, C are in AP, then that means what? B is that much big than A as C is big than B, right? Right? Yes or no? So in that type of cases, if these three terms are in AP, how do we take AP terms? We take one as A minus X, one as A, and the other as A plus X. Yes or no? When it is given that three terms are in AP, how do we take that A minus X, A, and A plus X, right? So here I can take
Yes,
it in
sir.
that way. So first digger 18 minus X, second digger 18, and third digger 18 plus X. If you see this, the third digger digs as many meter more than the second. So 18 plus X minus 18 is X, as the second digger digs many meter from the first. So 18 minus of 18 minus X is also X. Yes or no, Shrutama?
Yes sir.
Now the third diggers work in 10 days. That means in 10 days, how many meters the third digger is going to dig? 10 into 18 plus X is equal to first diggers work in 14 days. So 14 into 18 minus X. See, solve this. Please get the value of X. If you solve this, you can get 18 minus X. So that you need to find out. Please find out the value of X. You see, one thing to note over here, you are starting to solve this, right? You are starting to solve this. What do I need to find out? How many meters does the first digger dig, right? The first digger dug 18 minus x, right? That means the answer is of course going to be less than 18, because x cannot be negative. X is the amount of digging, x is the amount of meter, x cannot be negative. So that means the answer has to be less than 18, and x cannot be 0 as well. So which option does it satisfy? 15. I mean, you can solve this
15
as well.
meters.
You can solve and get x, and then you can find out. That is also fine. But if you just little bit observe, you will see that the first digger has dug 18 minus 6. So that means the answer is going to be less than 18. And all of these options, one has 18 and rest more than 18. So of course it cannot be more than 18. If the answer is 18, then x is 0. That can also not be true. So that means of course 15 meter is the answer, and that is the answer only. বুঝতে পেরেছো?
Yes, sir.
ইউনিক ছিল না এই সামটা?
হ্যাঁ।
This is easy. This you can do. This is easy. This is some on efficiency, you can call it. Okay, speed or efficiency.
आंसर की 10।
Right answer, Shitama. Right answer. Okay, A and B completed work in 5 days. Okay, A and B completed a work in 5 days. Had A worked twice the speed and B at half the speed, it would have taken them 4 days to complete the work. How much time would A take it longer? Fine. So A's 1 day work I am taking as A, and B's 1 day work I am taking as B. It is given that 1 by A plus 1 by B is 1 by 5, right? And then it is given had A worked twice the speed, so that means 2 by A, and B worked half the speed, so that means 1 by 2B. It would have taken them 4 days to complete the job, so that means what? 1 by 4. Okay, now let 1 by A is equals to X and 1 by B is equals to Y. So that means X plus Y is equals to 1 by 5. 2X plus is equals to 1 by 4. Now just solve them simultaneously. 2x plus 2y is equals to 2 by 5. কেটে গেল, that's going to be 3 by y by 2 and 2 by 5. 1 by 10. So y is 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 means b is, that means 1 by b is equals to 1 by 10. So b is equals to 10. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
It's very simple. I have actually collected all the different types of sum that can be done. Okay, all the different types. If you do Arun Sharma, I mean, for you will have to practice as much as possible. Okay, but I had to choose the sums so that all the types are covered. Please try out this sum. We have two more to go. should I do it?
Yes, sir.
Radri?
স্যার 1 মিনিট 1 সেকেন্ড।
ঠিক আছে, তুমি কন্টিনিউ করো, আমি স্টার্ট করি। It takes 6 days for 3 women and 2 men working together to complete a work. 3 men would do the same work 5 days sooner than 9 women. How many times does the output of a man exceed that of a woman? Okay. So,
স্যার কি 6 টাইমস আছে?
6 times. D, right answer, 6 times. Very good, Supratim. Okay, so 3 men can do the same work 5 days sooner than 9 women. Okay, so one woman say complete the work in X days. Okay, so one woman can complete the work in X days. 9 women can complete the work in how many days? X by 9 days? Yes or no? X by 9 days, less number of days. So 3 men can complete the work in how many days? It is given 3 men can complete the same work 5 days sooner. That means they will take 5 days less. Right? Now, if I go back to the first information, it takes 6 days for 3 women and 2 men working together to complete the work. So, one woman is taking X days, 9 women is taking X by 9 days, 3 men are taking uh, this X by 9 plus minus 5 days. So, one man will take how many days? Of course, 3 times. One man is going to take more days. Now, what is the 1 day work of one woman? There is 1 by X. What is the 1 day work of one man? There is 1 by 3. Right? Now, if I see the first information for 3 women, that means 3 by X, 2 men, that means 2 into 9 by 3 into X minus 45 is going to complete the work. That means equals to 1. Complete the work means equals to 1. Oh, it's going to take 6 days. Okay, okay. 1 by 6, sorry. It takes 6 days for 3 women. So 1 day work of one woman is 1 by X, so 3 into 1 by X. And 2 men. So 2 men is, so 1 day work of one man is this thing. So 2 men is going to be 2 into 9 by 3 this. And it takes 6 days. So that means 1 by 6. So just need to solve this. this equation is going to be big. Now, rather than solving this equation, if I put the different values of x, I can check. So if I put x equals to 3, oh no, this will not work. Because how many times does the output of a man exceed that of a woman? Oh, 99 के बोलकर 49 की दीजिए. So x is 9 or 90. The value of x is coming 9 or 90. The value of x is coming 9 or 90. Okay. Now the question is, how many times does the output of a man exceed that of a woman? Okay, one day work of woman is this. One day work of man is this. Now if I take x equals to 9, then one day work of woman is going to be how much? 1 by 9. And for man it is going to be 1 by 3. 9 by 9 minus 5, that is going to be infinity, right? The capacity is going to be infinity, so that means 9 is not the right answer. I cannot take excess 9. That means I need to take excess 90. Okay, so in that case, one day work of woman is going to be 1 by 90. For a man is going to be 1 by 3. 90 by 9, that is 10 minus 5. That is going to be 15. Okay, so if you see that the 1 day work of a woman is 1 by 90 and 1 day work of man is 1 by 15. So this 1 by 15 is nothing but 6 times of 1 by 90. Yes or no? This 1 by 15 is nothing but 6 times of 1 by 90. So that means 1 day work of man is 6 times of 1 day work of a woman. So what is the answer? The answer is 6. But yes, the calculation become little bit too big. I will find a shortcut for this, but I mean this is the actual logic of the sum. I will work on this and find a shortcut. Okay, so that we don't have to do this equation solving. But anyways, the equation was easy. But it took more time. I will shorten this. But as of now, you understand the logic of this sum. It takes 6 days for 3 women and 2 men working together to complete a work. 3 men would do the same work 5 days sooner than 9 men, 9 women. So 1 woman can complete the work in X days. So 9 women will complete the work in X by 9 days. Did you understand till here, Sutama and Nirajri?
Yes, sir.
3 men. So 9 women can complete the work in X by 9 days. So 3 men are going to complete it within how many days? X by 9 minus 5 days. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So X by 9 days. Now 3 men. So 1 man can complete the work in how many days? 3 times. So 3 into X by 9 minus 5 days. So 1 day work of 1 woman. Okay. So 1 day work of 1 woman is going to be what? 1 by X days. And 1 day work of 1 man is going to be 1 by this one. Okay, that is going to be 9 divided by 3 into X minus 45. Now it is given that 6 days for 3 women and 2 men. So 3 women is going to be 3 by X and 2 men is going to be this one into 2. And what is the number of days? 1 by 6. So I have just solved this thing. On solving, I am getting a quadratic equation over here, which is quite easy to solve. It can be solved by middle-term factorization. Okay, and I'm getting two values of X, 9 or 90. Now see, if I take 9, I am getting the man's 1 day work as infinity, which is not possible. So I have to take X as 90. So in that case, 1 day work of woman is becoming 1 by 90, and for man it is becoming 1 by 3 to 10 minus 5, that is 1 by 15. So one day work of man is becoming 1 by 15, 1 day work of woman is 1 by 90. So that means what? The 1 day work of man is 6 times of 1 day work of woman. Yes or no? This particular value
Yes.
is 6 times of 1 by 90. If I solve this, that means 1 day work of man is going to be 6 times of 1 day work of woman. So the answer is 6. I will shorten this. I will work on this again. Okay. And I will reduce the working. Let's do this last sum for today. Should I do it?
Yes, sir.
Niladri? Supratim?
স্যার আমি যেটা করছি সেটা হচ্ছে একটু বলবো যে কিভাবে
বলো
অ্যাপ্রোচ
বলো।
করছি। তো ফিলিংটাকে এক্স ধরে নিয়েছি রেটটা, আর ডিসচার্জটাকে তাহলে 1.2x, যেহেতু 20% মোর। এবারে বলেছে 12 মিনিটস মোর টাইম, মানে ফিলিংটা করতে গেলে 12 মিনিট। তাহলে যদি 3600 হচ্ছে টোটাল ক্যাপাসিটি, ধরো 3600x মাইনাস 3600 ইন্টু 1.2x
হুম।
ইজ ইকুয়ালস টু 12। কিন্তু এটা করলে আসবে না, নেগেটিভ আনসার।
দেখো
স্যার
ডেলি
আনসার কি সি?
কোনটা বলছে? সি? দাঁড়ো দাঁড়ো সলভ করে বলছি, আনসারটা এখানে লেখা নেই। A tank of 3600 cubic meter, okay, capacity is being filled with water. The delivery of the pump discharging the tank is 20% more than the delivery of the tank filling the tank. ঠিক আছে? So delivery of pump filling is let it be x. What is this x? Delivery. What is the meaning of delivery? Meter cube per minute. That means in 1 minute how much meter cube of water is it delivering? Okay, delivery of pump filling is x cube per minute. Delivery of okay, discharging is 20% more than that, so x plus 20% of this, it is going to be 6x by 5 meter cube per minute.
হ্যাঁ স্যার 60 আছে।
Okay, 6x by 5 meter cube per minute, right?
লিভ করে আমার ক্লাস আছে একটা।
কি বলছো? হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে। Okay, so delivery of the pump filling is x meter cube per minute. Delivery of pump discharging is x plus 20x by 5. Okay, so that is 6x by 5 meter cube per minute. Okay, so the delivery of the pump discharging the tank is 20% more than the delivery of the pump filling that is the same tank. Okay, এবার বলছে দাঁড়াও একটুখানি ইয়ে হয়ে গেল। Okay, so what is the time taken by the filling pump? What is the time taken by the filling pump to fill it, to fill the tank? কত হবে? তুমি দেখো ভলিউমটা কত আছে, 3600 কিউবিক মিটার ডিভাইডেড বাই ডেলিভারি অফ পাম্প ফিলিং এর ইজ এক্স, রাইট? এবার দেখো নিউমারেটরে কি আছে? মিটার কিউব, আর ডিনোমিনেটরে কি আছে? মিটার কিউব পার মিনিট, তাই তো? তাহলে এটা কেটে গেল,
আচ্ছা।
তাহলে কি হলো? 3600 x minute. Similarly, the time taken by discharging tank, discharging pump is going to be what? 3600 divided by 6x into 5, তাই তো? এবার বলছে the delivery of the discharging, as a result 12 minutes more time is needed to fill the tank than to discharge it. Okay, so 3600 by x minus, so that means what? This is the time taken to fill the tank, this is the time taken to empty the tank. Okay, now it is given that it takes 12 minutes more time to fill the tank, so that means the time taken to fill the tank is more than the time taken to empty the tank by how many minutes? 12 minutes.
12.
Now you just need to solve it. So I just need to solve this. Okay, so determine the delivery of the pump discharging the tank. So discharging the tank is 6x by 5. So 6 by 5 into 50, that's going to be 60 meter cube per minute. Okay, this is the answer. ইউনিক অঙ্ক ছিল না, পাইপস এন্ড সিস্টেমস এর উপর ছিল এটা আর কি, ঠিক আছে।
আমি 3600 ইন্টু এক্স করে দিয়েছিলাম, ওই জন্য আসছিল না, মানে মাল্টিপ্লাই করে দিয়েছিলাম।